what's going on? What's going on? This is another episode of Just Ask Juan. You already know how it go. What's going on, everybody? So today I wanted to talk about boxing news. We obviously got big news last night. Mr. Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson are supposed to be fighting sometime in um, soon or something like that. I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't think they gave exact dates or anything. Um, I think this is exciting news. I know obviously the notion the negotiations with him and Shakur have just kindly stopped. Hi Angie baby, how you doing, honey? Um, I know that these negotiations with these guys, Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney, just kind of stalled out a couple days ago. Um, these guys are now um, heading on the direction of these guys are going to be fighting each other. So hopefully now I can we can see these guys fight each other. Also another big news, you know what I'm saying? Shakur Stevenson went on Twitter, obviously, and said that he's the best fighter in the division, or the best fighter in the world. I'm sorry, guys. Uh, I want to talk to you guys. Let me know what you guys think in these comment section, or even in the chat. Let me know what you guys think. Is he the best fighter in the division, or in the world? I'm sorry, my fault. Obviously, also the chatter of Mr. Usyk has a deadline, I believe, either to relinquish the belt or fight Caballero. I think sometime. I think between here and August. I think it was, or somebody said something like that. Oh, you the best? I bet. I bet you is, girl. um, So yeah, this is interesting conversations right now. I feel like these guys, especially in boxing, like Shakur Stevenson has been saying and for a long time that he's the best fighter in the world. I heavily doubt that. I don't think he is. I don't think he's far off. I don't think he's far off. That's one thing about everybody that sits there and says that is he far off. I don't think he's far off. I think he's definitely almost right there with some of the best fighters in the world. I have him, I believe, between 5 and 6. Uh, yeah, he has been talking a lot of shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. He has been talking a lot of shit. Um, but he also been proving a lot of that shit. So I don't hate on him. Um, but also Devin's also been doing a lot of the same shit too. So these guys gotta learn how to they have to definitely either put up or shut up. Especially now that I feel like these guys are gonna be fighting each other sometime soon. Um, these guys definitely got to fight each other. I don't know what else to really sit there and say. Um, these guys are just, I don't know. It's today day and age. These guys really kind of are sad. Hold on, let me bring them up, brother. B3Z, what's going on, big dog? How you feeling?
Man, I already know why I'm blessed, not stressed, man. Just want to come cook with you a little bit. You already know it's going
Yeah,
down.
facts.
The boxing is lit right now.
Nah, that's a fact. Hey, yo, great live earlier, man. I enjoyed your live earlier. Definitely did enjoy your live. So
Appreciate you.
obviously the big news today is Devin Haney tank sometime either in the summer or sometime in the fall. What you thinking? What you thinking about this?
Listen, man, it's about time. Uh, like we've been waiting and talking about this fight for years, man. They marinated it long enough. You know what I'm saying? They had it marinating in the season long enough, bruh. So now they can put it on the grill for us. So I'm thankful for that. And hopefully,
Brother Monkey thinking
right
on
now, yeah, bring Marky Dan the man up. Uh, the
Sleep three
listen,
picks. Sleep three picks.
my brother. Listen,
Number
something, man. We
one.
gotta get adequate rest in life. Mark always gonna get on me for that. Getting trying to need to get adequate rest. Nasty work. Having me
that's
him
a
and
fact.
Trump having me up at 1 a.m. Watching Perea and and this guy Taporia get his head kicked in.
Yo, that
this,
was
And,
this
and
yo,
this
brother,
guy, the
that
hilarious
was
thing
this
clowning.
is,
brother,
Y'all is
hold
clowning too
on, the
much.
hilarious thing is, it's no problem for you to fall asleep at 1 o'clock, but B3 was trying to pretend like you was up watching the fight and getting rounds wrong and saying, "Oh, that's not the end of the fight." So yeah, sleep 3 picks. The
Hey,
nails gonna
look.
stick.
Hey, look, Juan. This brother Taporia,
Yo,
I was falling out of his socket. I literally thought it had to be the end of the fight. I was like, ain't no way it's the third round. Man, this dude, he was like a -600 favorite. Got his head kicked in. That was
yeah,
Yeah.
nah, that's a
crazy,
fact.
Mark.
Nah, but you know what the thing is though? People always want
Nah,
to
what was it?
underestimate Justin because Justin has
Yeah.
been in the game long enough, bro, to like
Yeah.
know how to
Nah,
like.
but the
And he
problem
was saying it,
one.
but he was saying it. He was saying it though. 2 days prior, he was like, "Bro, don't let that shit get to that third round, cause that third
The
round come, I'm
the
smashing your
pro
face
the
in, bro."
Ooh.
problem though one is Justin. He been at the top a lot and then got smacked down. Like he just to me he just don't got the pedigree. So I thought he was gonna lose, and then it's like when you talk about underestimating, I didn't know some of this stuff before the fight. Topuria had literally got himself tattooed 18-0 before the fight.
Yeah,
And
yep.
he was 17-0 before the fight. And then got in there and got his ass tore up. And then
Better go
had on
cover
his
that shit up,
Instagram page
stupid.
and still.
Yeah,
That's just
you gotta cover that
embarrassing.
shit
So he
up,
played.
stupid. Nah, but Marky, obviously, question of the day: Tank Devin supposedly sometime in the summer or fall. What you thinking about that, big dog?
I don't believe it.
You don't
I
believe
don't
it?
believe it. If it happens, good, but I don't believe it. That man Tank is a wanted man. Okay, they got a warrant out for his arrest right now out of Maryland. And if they pick Tank up,
Right,
he's gonna be held without bond. And he's probably gonna get slapped with
right,
18 months. So I don't believe it.
right. Okay, okay, definitely, definitely. I respectively respect your decision. All right. So
Yeah,
No,
after
leave it
this
no,
up to
news,
not
right?
only
Mark.
I'm
that.
gonna.
Leave it up to
On top of
Marky
the fact,
Dan,
on top of
the
that one,
alderman.
on top of that one,
Not for real facts.
wait, what you say?
I said
That's
Marky
a
Dan, the
he called you the
alderman.
other man. He's stupid.
Absolutely, Marky Dan, the political commentator. I'm just observing what's going on with the kid. So
Yeah.
I don't believe it. But on top of that, is Tank gonna come up to 147 pounds or 143 pounds to make the fight happen?
Yeah, they saying 144, Mark.
I don't believe that. I don't buy it.
Yeah.
Nah,
I,
yeah. Now it's weird because I
how big
think
is the
I
fight,
think
Juan?
if I, this could possibly be the biggest fight of the year. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you guys, man. This.
Yeah.
I mean, you got probably boxing's biggest star in Tank, arguably the biggest star in Tank, and then you have one of the bigger stars or one of the bigger names in the division or even in the world, and Devin. You know what I'm saying? This is a really big fight. You know what I'm saying? If this could happen, man, you know how many people are gonna be talking about this from here to the date of the fight, man. So
Yeah,
it's definitely
absolutely.
gonna be exciting.
If it
Hopefully,
happens,
this could
good.
definitely be.
I just don't. I
Yeah,
just don't got no faith in it. Just me being honest.
nah, I feel you. I feel you
But
on
see,
that.
my whole
I
thing
definitely.
is that Mark, I'm in agreement with you, and I'm gonna tell you why. The Rolly situation was like bad business, right? Rolly and Devin.
Right, right,
So now Devin is talking about fighting Shakur, which is a tank fight. Ryan and tweeted at Devin, which is another tank fight, the rematch. So it's almost like this is like smoke and mirrors, man.
you
It's
think so?
almost. I think it is. I don't think they're gonna really fight. I'm with Mark because
Okay.
Tank being out of the ring, what, 17, 18 months now.
Yep.
So now he gonna go right into a Devin Haney fight. I don't believe it.
I think if the situation presents itself, right? I think he takes a tune-up fight with whoever at 140, and he takes a fight at 144 sometime early next year.
Salute
That's
to
what
Angie,
my
baby.
beliefs. I think that's my belief, Saren. But who knows? We'll see what in the next coming weeks or months, whatever you want to say. So hopefully, we hopefully get it. I'm hoping that we do get that because it's
Yeah,
something that I'm hopefully I want to see. But this has been
I'm
brewing
not.
basically 10 years
I'm
now.
I'm not holding my hopes out for nothing.
Yeah, I don't hold my hopes up no more in this day and age of boxing.
And who was the interim
It's
fight
just
for before Devin Haney?
that's a question. Who would you fight at 140? Who would you fight at 140? Do you think that these guys that out of all these guys at 140, who would you pick that? You would have to pick somebody that's some type of decent, but
Might
somebody
be a
that
Pitbull Cruz rematch.
I don't
He's
know.
still the he's still the
There's
interim. He's still the interim at 140.
that's true. That's very true. With the
That'll make that
WBO,
makes
right?
sense. WBC interim.
And with
Makes
respect,
sense.
I mean, if El Rayo can 12-0 Pitbull Cruz, there's absolutely no reason why Tank Davis, with both his hands healthy, can't 12-0, bro. I
Marky,
mean, that's
can you
my.
If I,
please put down them rib tips?
Jesus
I mean,
Christ,
chicken,
what are you
boy.
eating? What you eating? Rice and peas? What
No,
you eating?
I'm
Rice and
eating
peas,
chicken.
playboy?
Uh, I'm eating some chicken. I got 2 Johnny cakes right here, and a nice big old chicken with some barbecue sauce. I'm living good.
I feel you. Yeah, I feel you. I definitely feel you on that.
Sorry, y'all don't
Living
got it
good.
like how I got it down here. I got nothing but good food.
I see it. I see it. I definitely see it. But all right, so another news too. I don't know if you guys heard about it. August 15th is the target date for Tio, Fimo Lopez, and Rolly Romero. What you guys
Yeah,
think about that?
I like that fight. I like that fight. Both ways because Theo, we know he has the pedigree and he has the boxing skills off the back foot. So we're gonna see if he can navigate a power puncher like Rolly and land some big shots to probably hurt Rolly and maybe knock him out. You know, we've
Right,
seen Rolly has had a suspect chin in the past. I feel like he
right,
had one great performance against Ryan, but Ryan he didn't let his hands go. He kept his hands in his pocket.
right,
So it's no, so I'm not. We can't. I can't base Tio off of one performance against a pound for pound talent in Shakur, and then Rolly one performance where, Ryan, he stopped punching after 3 rounds.
Ryan didn't have his
right.
drugs. Ryan didn't have the drugs.
Yeah, Marky, we're not
So
gonna spread this.
this
We're
a
not doing
50.
this
This
here
is
today.
actually a good fight. Like this is an entertaining fight. I would like to see that. Hopefully, man, it's just is it his own main event? Like who's putting the fight on? Like that's what I want to see. Who's gonna put the fight on at from the main?
So from what I know, Tio right now I believe is a free agent. So right now we don't know who he's
He's
with
with
right now.
Zuffa.
Nah, I don't think he signed us. I think
He would keep
all
Conley though.
rumblings. Hi, Miss Cam. How you doing? Thank you for coming by. Um,
Dr. Cam.
from what I know, because of Golden Boy and his relationship with Oscar, it's pointing all roads to that. Like he's going to the Golden Boy route. But that it's tough. It's a tough situation from what I know. Now I don't know this. I know I heard it on KMJ. Shout out to KMJ's network. He
Yeah.
said also the speculations is all roads heading to Golden Boy. But
Mm.
right now we don't know. We gotta wait for a
Oh,
little bit. We gotta wait and see. We gotta wait and see. I'm not sure, guys. This is just speculation. We just hearing rumblings. That's all we all hearing right now. I'm saying it's not even the first time me hearing it. It's just first time rumblings. So also on the other situation, Caballero and Usyk, I think is gonna be mandated soon. So what you guys think about that? You guys want to see him fight Caballero? You want to see him fight Rico Verhoeven again? I
I
don't
want
want
to
to see
see
that fight
the.
again.
I want to see the Caballero fight. Um, yeah, I think Caballero has earned his opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And
mm.
at the same time, Usyk has also earned the right if he doesn't want to fight these young whippersnappers anymore. I mean, he
Right,
fought everybody from his era. He beat Tyson Fury. He beat Anthony Joshua. If he beat Daniel Dubois, who's currently a champion. If he doesn't want to fight the young whippersnappers anymore and potentially get another 8-figure bag from Turkey on the way out the
right,
door before he retires, he can do that. But don't hold up this young guy. Don't hold up this man who's earned his opportunity to fight for this belt. So make a decision.
right.
That's my feelings on it.
What you think? Three?
Hold on, my
Three probably
bad.
fell down
Marcus,
sometime.
send me a video. I'm here. Ask me again, Juan. My bad.
Now, what you
Juan
think
got
about the
Marcus got
combo?
me over here thinking about going to my Jamaican spot. Nasty work, man. I'm about to go pick me up some jerk chicken and some rice and peas and some cabbage. Dang.
so,
I was trying to
so
hold up.
my big question is this, right? My one big
Yeah.
question, but my big question is this: with Usyk and Caballero, I think it's gonna get mandated sometime in the summer. I think it's supposed to get mandated sometime soon.
Ooh.
What you thinking? He's gonna drop the belt, or he gonna fight him and keep the belts, and then see what's up
Man, Usyk
on
is
unify him one
sick.
more time.
Did you see what he looked, what his face was, and how he looked at Gabriel? He said, "I am ready. I
Yeah,
am
I mean,
ready, brother.
I
Don't
mean,
even,
I,
don't
I
even
don't,
worry
I
about.
don't even,
Listen, don't even
I don't
worry
even,
about it, bro.
you don't worry about it.
Don't even worry
Ooh,
about it. Now, when
yeah,
when he
first round,
gets when he
three
gets
picks.
clipped by Usyk, he's going. He everybody needs to just bow down and give Usyk his praise because this is the guy. This is the final straw in the heavyweight division for Usyk. He don't.
No, it's
He
not.
could. Who's coming after Moses?
Exactly. That's what the
Hold
people
on,
gonna
hold
be
I'm
on.
saying
not
next.
gonna, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Come
I'm
on,
not
a
gonna lie to you.
baby.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Marky. If they was to fight today, right? Like today, a month or 2 months from now, Usyk taking him to school, pen and paper. Know what I'm saying? He taking him to school. I'm not gonna lie to you. That boy ain't not ready yet. He nice. He's super nice, but he not ready yet. He definitely not ready yet.
I agree. Because he don't know what it's like to have to take a deep breath or to have to
Yeah,
figure out what I'm gonna do next because this ain't working. He don't got
yeah,
that
When
type
it
of
gets to
experience yet.
round 5, 6, 7, 8, it's gonna get dark in there for Moses.
yeah,
Real
yeah,
dark.
man. That because have we seen him past the fourth? Have we seen him past four?
Maybe.
No,
We have. I don't even think we
Jermaine,
seen him past four.
Jermaine Franklin is the first time he went five.
Yeah, and I mean he looked great. He looked great, but I,
Man,
I said it. I
dominant.
said it on your. I said it on your show. He fights his spurts in the heavyweight division. You can't do that because a lot of dudes know how to pick that off already. Especially now in today's heavyweight division, I feel like a lot of better boxers are becoming, like are the like becoming really good heavyweights. These is probably some of the most skilled we've seen them at. So I can't sit there and say, yo, nice, but at the same time too, that fight in the spurts, I don't know if that's gonna work all the time with you. You feel me? But who
Man,
I
knows?
don't
We'll
think
see.
Usyk,
I don't
We'll
think
see.
fighting in
Usyk
spurts.
fight. Hold on, Marky. Did you give your famous line? See, man, you can't be coming on here. You got to give your famous lines when you come around us, man.
Yeah, not
I
facts.
got to do it for you. Is Usyk going to drop his nuts
The fuck?
That's not how you
and
say it. That's
stay
Oh
not how
and
you
man.
say
stay
it.
around long enough to fight Itama?
I
It's
don't think
does
he, bro.
Usyk have
I
the
tell you,
nuts?
I don't think he needs to though. Like to tell you the guy down the street, right? Like if let's say he waits 2 more years or something, and he fights Otama, right? Then he
Yeah.
beats him. What else is there for him to prove? Right now,
Oh
what is
no,
what else is really?
he retiring. Hold on. That's the thing. How much money? How many billions of dollars? How many billions of Ukrainian dollars has he already made, Mark?
Probably three.
Mark, Mark
He
should know this.
listen. He made 3 billion Ukrainian dollars for the second Fury fight.
Yeah,
So we got
yeah,
to look at a couple of AJs, the first Fury, the Rico fight. This brother's making multiple. He got multiple $1 billion already in the bank, Ukrainian
yep,
currency, which
yep. That's a
translates
fact.
into probably like 700-800 million US currency. So we're not
That's a
gonna
fact.
act like he's not getting super paid by Turkey.
Super bread.
Yeah, this is big boy money. So listen, okay, he already had the plan that he was gonna fight Rico and then 2 more fights. He said 3 more fights max because I feel like for one, I think he wants to retire on top undefeated. He
Right,
said Fabio Dubois winner.
right.
Now that Daniel won the title, this is what it's gonna be. After Hergovich versus Moses, they're gonna do Daniel versus the winner. And hopefully it's Daniel versus Moses, because Daniel already beat Hergovich. So it's gonna be Daniel Moses,
Right.
and then if Moses can get past Daniel, then he might slide, then he might be able to get the fight. However, Turkey still wants Tyson Fury trilogy. So it's a lot to play out because Tyson is gonna fight AJ. And then Eddie Hearn just came on and said they got to do some new negotiations for the AJ fight, AJ
If
Fury. So
I
I got
if
to
I
Right.
was him, I would not fight Tyson Fury again. Not unless they offer me almost $200 million.
They're gonna do it though.
Tough.
They want people love that fight. They're gonna do it because, especially if he beats AJ. If he
Damn.
can,
So
Right.
according to
Ooh.
Google Gemini AI, Usyk has made 8.9 billion Ukrainian hryvnia, however you say that.
Yeah, absolutely. Come on now. he's
Crazy.
see, he's
Yo,
really
he
like
crazy. He
that.
bugging out. Nah, he is. He bugging out.
He's a
But
billionaire in this country, man. Gotta give him his credit.
Yeah.
hold on, y'all. We got the Asiatic black man, the first of his kind. You know what I'm saying, Mr. BVO.
Yeah.
What's going on, BVO? What up with you?
Hey, shalom to
BBO.
my brother, man. Juan, what's going on, everybody on the panel, man? How your brothers doing?
I'm good. I'm
Y'all hear
good.
me?
Right
Salute. Yes, sir.
Okay.
here.
I tell you this though, man. I heard the brother. I heard my man B3, man, and I gotta say this, man. You doing your thing over there, man. That brother like a gospel Hugh Hefner over there. Do your thing. I'm proud of
He said, nah, dog, you should have seen him on TikTok
That's
earlier. That had me in tears, bro. I was
Hey,
crying.
I ain't gonna lie. It's good to see my little bro do his thing, man. Them hoes get up there. They be like super hoes, like, yeah, I'm a slut fucking
BBO.
skeezer. But can y'all hear me? Go ahead.
Yeah.
BBO,
Yeah.
ain't that just a regular pastor?
Ooh,
What?
oh, here we
Oh,
go.
here you go.
Here we
You
go.
know, hey, you know what, man? You know, Mark love to go against blacks. You know how he do. That's Mark.
Of course.
Hey,
But
I'm
That's
just
his
I
saying.
heard, I
MO.
heard, I heard an excellent interview. Shout out to my brother, Pastor Three, man. The Yamp got up there. She got 2 kids by 2 niggas. Talking about, yeah, I'm a daughter of God. I'm thinking like, yeah, you are, but you're filthy. You're filthy skeezer.
Yo, you filthy. Dog, you filthy.
What did say?
Yo.
Filthy
Oh, man.
skeezer. Talk about what she say? What she say? I don't want to suck no cock right now. A man of God ain't gonna ask me to suck no
Damn.
cock right now. I said with
That's
2 kids.
crazy. I'm
Uh,
bugged out.
I ain't never heard
Yo,
B3. I gotta start tuning into B3 TikTok. I ain't never.
nah,
Bro,
Man,
we
nah,
all
Mark,
Mark.
type of
hey,
Yo,
you
stuff.
got
Mark. Nah,
you
Mark,
crazy.
gotta
right
get your
there.
membership. You
Mark.
gotta get your membership,
Mark,
bro. That's the best $8 I can spend, man. Shout out to my man
Mark,
B3, man. That's the
Yeah.
best money I can
Mark,
spend.
you
Hey,
gotta go on this, right? You gotta go on that early in the morning, right? Because early in the morning is when he gets all the freaks. I don't know how he does it, but he does it, and it's the
man.
funniest shit
B-
on earth, bro.
B3 picks sound like, I don't know if
Shorty.
y'all remember that the taxi cab confessions. That's what B3 picks
Yeah,
sound like
that's
he
what it
got going
is.
on over there.
Hey, that's what it is. Hey, B3, hey,
Yo,
the boy
Yeah, I
B3
couldn't know.
he'll give you some gospel scriptures. He reminded me of one time I went to a Yam's house and started reading the word and say, hey, come on, sit by me real quick. You heard?
yo, y'all wild.
My
Y'all
favorite one though is
wild.
when the chick had the Yiddies out. She talking about, yeah, they were the sweetest couple I ever seen. I'm thinking, you whore. Shut up. Shut up, whore. We don't want to hear from you.
Yeah, I remember that. That one was crazy. Yo, that one was crazy. That one was crazy.
Hey,
I was like, yo, this
hey,
guy is
3,
crazy.
you got the best poker face in the game, nigga. I heard a Yam say
BBO, I
a
said,
straight
BBO,
false piece.
I said,
Yo.
BBO, I said earlier, right? Because he had a Mexican lady up there earlier. I was like, oh, this
Yeah.
motherfucker doesn't miss. He
Yeah.
goes, you know it, Juan.
You know it.
It's like you
Hey,
ain't shit, bro.
hey, and the
This
part
dude
that
ain't
get
shit,
me,
bro.
She was on the Stairmaster, yo. She
Yo,
was sweating and
looking
everything.
crazy. Yo, looking crazy.
oh,
I
the
said,
part that
yo,
get
what is
me,
going on this?
the part that get me, man. Shout out to these hoes having a dental plan. I like that. These
Man,
chicks,
nice
man, they
team.
like they ready to get and God forgive me, they ready to get their face painted. I hate that I didn't got right and I'm at the house now. They ready to get their face painted. I'm like,
Yo,
yikes.
Jesus
And I'm about to be like,
Christ.
what's my man's name? I'm about to be like Harold with the crayon. Shout out my nigga Harold.
Yo,
I'm about to pull out the brown
crash.
carry-on.
That is
Start
crazy.
springing.
Crazy.
I ain't seen no bucket skeezers like that since I hung out on the east side of Cleveland. I said that nigga B3, that nigga's a master at this, bro. What the young lady say? It's a safe space. It's a safe space.
Yeah.
You know what I was thinking? Hold on, stand right here and open your mouth.
Yo,
I got something for you.
Yo, I'm in tears.
I got something for your throat, man.
Oh my God, BBO. Yo, BBO is crazy, bro. BBO, what you thinking about this Devin and Tank talk?
Hey, I
man?
ain't
What
gonna
you thinking
lie.
about this?
I ain't
Cut
gonna
up.
lie, man.
Cut
If
him
I was you, I heard enough pump faking about them guys. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we get
Yeah,
you.
I hear you.
Yo, can y'all hear me? Okay, my bad. I want to make
Yeah,
something in
we
the car. I didn't heard so much. I want to take the guy to jail first and then make a fight. So he must got some legal bills. I think Tank should worry about getting out of jail, then talk about making fights. Because I didn't heard enough empty promises from that guy. Didn't he have $1 billion 7-fight deal? So Tank is a liar. So I can't believe no liar like that. You know,
I was
that's
hey, man. That's my boy right there. That's BBO. He gonna tell you the
seen
truth. Spitting
I
fire.
seen the two of them. I seen the two of them were popping off on Father's Day. And since we were on one
man,
platform, I could say what was said. Tank posts a picture of Ryan Garcia standing over Dev, and then Dev came back with a picture of Tank and his mother. And you already know Tank's mother was a crackhead. And the broad is bald as hell. I mean, teeth nasty.
yikes.
And he said happy Father's Day to Tank and his father. I said, damn, Dev. Okay.
Yo,
Hey, you know what I will say though? I'm gonna tell y'all some crazy stuff. I'm gonna tell y'all some crazy stuff I seen. So I watched Ryan Garcia's racist rant. That brother said he
Right.
don't like people, he don't like nobody. And you know what I seen later? I seen David Benavidez and him hugged up, giving each other kisses, man, while they were drinking wine together. So I said, wow, I ain't know David didn't like blacks or Muslims. I was shocked. No wonder he don't want to
I
get
bet.
baptized shot, man.
Yeah, hey, listen, guilty by association, David. Nasty word.
Bro, you are who you hang out with. That's why I hang out with Pastor 3.
Yeah.
Now, they see me with my brother Juan. They know my brother Juan steal. So sometimes people might think I steal, but I don't.
Yo, stop. I told you stop saying that shit, bro. People gonna start believing that shit. Stop saying
Bro,
that shit. Yo.
I grew up with y'all Puerto Rican niggas. Y'all niggas come out with a sucker knowing y'all ain't have $1 in your pocket. Niggas come out with a whole Swiss roll. Y'all niggas ain't have $1 in your pocket. I seen it. I've seen it.
Yo, this fucking guy, bro. Stop saying that shit, BBO. You don't motherfuckers be on this shit believing whatever you saying, shit.
Hey, bro. I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth, man.
Crazy. This is crazy.
I want my Puerto
though.
Rican homie. This brother say he ain't had no money. This brother walk out with a loaf of bread. So, hey, man, I seen it, bro.
What the fuck?
We went back to his house and ate peanut butter sandwiches.
That's crazy. Yo, no jelly,
Hey.
that's crazy. That's crazy work.
Hey,
That's wild work,
the
y'all.
peanut butter was good enough because I had that good Jif cream.
That's,
You know, I know y'all like the peanut butter with the nuts in. I don't like the nuts in there.
Yeah, that's what it is. Hey,
Yeah,
BBO,
I
what's
like my
your
shit
thoughts
crunchy.
on?
I like my shit crunchy. I don't fuck with the creamy. That's my opinion.
See, that's how I know
Pause.
you
Yikes.
call you.
First of all, that's a crazy pause. Second of all, what?
That's
Yo,
diabolical.
what?
I ain't gonna say pause, but that's
Shit was
diabolical, like my brother
Wait,
Claymore said.
y'all like your shit? Y'all like your nuts creamy? Y'all like your nut creamy? That's what y'all.
No, we
telling
like
me?
our peanut butter creamy, you nut. That's disgusting.
Hey,
Y'all
hey,
are disgusting.
Thank you,
I don't know
baby.
about these homoerotic innuendos you try to pass off. I mean, I just like peanut butter creamy.
Right.
That's it.
Y'all
That's it, brother.
stupid.
And I like crunchy peanut butter. That's all I was saying. Y'all put some milk
Wow.
in it.
That's like eating glass. That brother said he want to eat some glass.
Crazy. This guy's crazy.
Hello,
Yo,
boy,
why is he like this, bro? Who Wait,
That
this
must be
guy
a
like
You got
Island thing, BBO. I
yo,
never like no
yo,
crunchy
hey,
peanut
it's
peanut
not
butter.
even
as long as
bro,
I've
bro. It's
lived,
not an
I've
island
never
thing.
heard
It's wherever
a
he's
nigga
at.
say he want no crunchy peanut butter.
Yo, that's
It mess
crazy.
your
Yo,
sandwich up. It's like, what we
It
doing?
don't.
Hey,
yo,
I
that blow the
love that
sandwich,
shit.
dog. You ain't eating
Honestly,
peanuts. You ain't eating peanuts,
and
man.
Marky, yo, Marky crazy, bro.
I love my
Yo,
crunchy peanut butter, man. I love to put that shit with
Hey,
the grape jelly. That's me.
hey,
the good as
I
a
can see
great job.
Mike, I can see Mark right now. Hey, girl, you don't need a shower. Come in the room already. Just come in the room. Eat everything.
What?
No
Yo,
shower.
damn, Marky, you nasty like that? Don't lie to me, bro.
No
Don't lie to
shower,
me.
man.
Nah, I
You just
ain't.
That's
ready
That's
to eat.
Frankie. That's that nigga BBO.
Nah.
Yeah,
You know what
Them
I
fellas,
say?
bro,
When they
come in
sit
the
on my
bed with
lap,
the
just let
shoes
me know
on
when
and
to push
everything.
it. That's my
funny.
thing.
You,
Sit on my lap
no,
and let me know when to push it. I'm old school.
nah,
I'm old school.
that's. So what you think about
But
Caballero and Usyk? Is this fight gonna be made? What's up with you? What you think?
though that fight's not gonna be made. I got a reliable source that said he's gonna be fighting Rico for upwards of $25 million, and he's gonna F Rico up. Cause he got three fights. He's gonna fight
Right,
Rico. He gonna fight the the Herkovich Moses winner, and then he
right.
gonna fight T Belly. That's what he said.
Ain't that kind
Cause
of
I
messed up,
know
though? I mean, ain't that kind of
I don't
messed
want to
up?
see him fight Grease Belly again.
All the money Germany send Ukraine and Germany's
Mhm.
champion, they can't get a fight. That's kind of crazy to me.
I'm gonna tell
Tough.
you this though, Usyk would dog Caballero
You think so?
because I see Caballero got some weaknesses. He just ain't been in there with nobody who got no whip weapon. Usyk got that whip weapon. Usyk could beat him dead.
That's true.
I would agree.
Yeah,
But hey,
Yeah,
He'll beat Caballero dead.
that's
but
true.
yeah.
I'll
Usyk got
say
to get in the
this,
ring with
You
and
him.
I
know,
usually don't like to say this. Usyk is one of the best fighters I've ever seen with my own two eyes. He's
yeah.
amazing.
Do you feel like he
He's
carried
amazing.
that big boy Rico?
Man, he carried him the whole way home. That's why people thought he lost.
Yeah.
What do you say? I just try to give you a good fight, brother. That's it. I'm always ready. I'm ready, brother. I'm ready. I love Usyk, man. What do you say? I'm ready, brother. I'm ready.
Yo, PVO, man.
That's a
Yo,
Hey,
that's
fact.
that's what my
funny.
What's
nigga
going
Usyk
on,
say
Vay?
all the time. That's what he say. I'm ready. He don't take no crap. I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all
You
know,
know what? But you know
man.
what?
You
Though?
watch that fight, man. Me and you can beat Rico, bro. That dude's a bum.
Man,
You know
Rico
what?
beat
Now,
you to
honestly,
death.
you know what's pissing me off though is the disrespect that he keeps getting. It's like, bro, get over it, bro. Like the dude beat these dudes up, and he's the smaller man, 95%
Yeah.
of the time, bro. I think the only time he wasn't the smaller man was against Chisora, and it isn't even like he was that much smaller. It was just Chisora just been at the weight longer, and it's just
He
like,
just
bro,
not
he's
American. He
been
just not
beating these
American.
dudes
Juan. That's
up.
it. We
If he was a white American,
Nah,
listen,
it'd
man.
be oh man, he'd be
Oh,
the biggest thing since sliced bread. If he was white,
shit, baloney.
man,
man.
He beat the biggest thing since
he had
baloney.
the
So get the
swastika
fuck
on his
out of
back.
here.
Right.
Yo,
Man, he'd be
Tariq,
fighting
Hey,
all the
listen,
black
yo, you
champions
listen.
in
know
Them brothers,
Tariq
dead.
hey, BBO. Them brothers be breaking out of prisons and everything to see Usyk, man. It'd be like a rock star. They
Man,
have to put him in baseball stadiums and stuff like that.
Jesus Christ.
that's a
hey,
fact.
no, no,
That's a
that
yo,
dude to
y'all
be
bugged
fighting in
out. But that's
arenas,
true.
dog.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hey, I just
you're
know
not
how
lying.
racist America is, dog.
Oh my goodness.
You're not lying.
They
You're
still
definitely
waiting on the
not
Great
lying.
White Hope.
Bro,
Shit.
if they took you got to remember they took a guy who was retired for 7 years to fight Jack Johnson.
Mm.
7 years. Dude had been out the ring. I think it was 5 or 7 years. I don't want to forgive me if I got it wrong, but it's 5 or 7 years. And
And
that's the guy that they
you
let to
remember
get
how
Jack.
pissed off they were after Jack Johnson whooped his ass. They were burning down cities to the ground.
Yeah.
Man, and Jack took his belt off and beat the hamburger out that dude.
Mm.
All the Pierogies and
Not that.
Kabasi was everywhere.
Not that.
Hey, I'm telling you.
Yeah, they
Yo,
messed up
baby,
Jack
yo,
But
Johnson with that
let me
man
ask
that.
y'all this though. What y'all think about and forgive me, Juan, I know how much you love Shakur. Try to think about him playing all these games.
I don't think he
Honestly,
has any nuts. I think that he exudes estrogen. I don't think he's really a
Mm.
man.
that's crazy.
Mm.
Yeah,
Exude estrogen is
it's my
crazy.
opinion.
Exude estrogen is crazy. But all right, three. Go ahead. Do you think, bro?
Man,
That
I
boy's
feel like
sick.
he's taking this. Listen, he's not in control of his career. That's Jay Prince. All that
Mm.
him and playing around with Keyshawn and doing all that stuff. That's petitioning. That's politicking at its finest. And
My
it just
brother.
yeah. And when he said that, I love my brother with all my heart, man. That was that was that was wild work. I got love for
Listen,
my brothers too, but man,
all
listen,
right.
you can't cap when you jumped them for the Tio fight at 135. When you went from 135 to 140, you jumped them for the Tio fight, and now you're gonna say you're not gonna jump them for the Devin fight.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah, well, no, he
Hey
said
man,
when he said he not
Yeah, he,
gonna jump Keyshawn, he want Keyshawn Blessing to fight Devin, but he didn't need Keyshawn
Ah,
Blessing to fight
man,
Tio.
this dude. This the
so
biggest
my
punk
my
I've
biggest
ever seen in my entire life. I can't stand this dude.
my, my biggest thing is this
Wow.
with it. As talented as he is, bro, he's super talented. That shit is what
He's
pisses me off.
super
Because the
scary.
motherfucker, like, the motherfucker, yeah, he's just scared. And it's like, why are you moving like this, bro? Like, on any given day, you can lose. That's great, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, too, bro, like, you talking about fighting all the best fighters all the time, and you moving like the way you move. To me, you bitch made. Now you becoming bitch made, and I don't
Thank
like that.
you.
You know,
No nuts.
I don't like that. And then my thing is this, right? And I think I was on KMJ's network earlier, and I said it. I said we got all these dudes, right, sitting here talking about. Mind you, I'm sorry, three. I know this is your fucking man's and shit. We got the Hanos and we got the tank and maniacs. These guys were outside today. These guys were definitely outside today. They were outside just sitting there capping, and it's like, bro, these guys don't want to fight each other, bro. Because if they wanted to fight each other, they would have did what Boots and Xander did. They did this shit on the back end and where he been did it. These guys don't want to fight each other. Let's really be real, guys. How long we've been talking about these fights? How long have we been talking about these fights? How much longer are we gonna keep
ever
talking
in the
about
day.
these fights? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, we can't keep doing this shit, bro. Like, this is just at this point, bro, you either gonna fight or shut the fuck up. Cause at that point, I don't want to hear it no more.
What I will say, in Devin's defense, I think Devin has wanted to fight Tank Davis. For whatever reason, I think Tank didn't want to fight Devin. Whether it be he didn't want to come to 140 after he left, whether it be he didn't want to send Dev the 135 offer before Dev went to go get Cambosis, whatever the case may be, Devin ain't, or Tank Davis has never, or maybe that was Floyd and them who didn't want to make that happen. Whatever the case may be, Tank Davis has never tried to fight Devin Haney. Ever.
Man, I don't want to hear that shit because when
Is that
Bill
not a
Haney's
fact?
on when listen when Bill Haney's on the networks and all these other networks talking about we looking for these bro, shut up. No, he's not. He's not looking for nobody, bro. The reason why he was looking to fight and be like, oh, this Debo Debs because his
Was
son is the
Brian
one that sat
Norman
there and
was Brian Norman
no,
on the list?
yeah, he was on the list. But
Well,
that was
there
the
you
only
go. That's
person
one
I would
down.
say, bro.
Now
That
more to
was the
go.
only, bro. I've sat there and said that shit from prior to the months prior to for the fight to be being made. I said this fight is gonna be easy work for this guy. I was on BBL's channel saying it. I was on three. I think I was the first person on three's channel saying it. It's gonna be 12-0. And it happened. Basically
I
Hey,
said the
12-0.
I
He
same
got a,
thing.
I
basically
got a,
said,
I got a question for everybody, real quick.
go ahead.
So when they talk about Bill Haney, right, brother, who
Yeah,
I get Bill's not always honest, but he's a promoter, so they paid a lot. But
right.
we had a guy in Jose Benavidez who made a whole lie up saying his son was gonna fight Bivol Beterbiev, and he made a backdoor deal with Noel Mikhailian, but nobody brings that up. So is it
You
because
know what it is?
Bill? I mean, let me finish. Is it because Bill is black and Jose is Mexican? What say you?
I would probably
I
say
mean,
that. That was
I
part of
would
it.
say, but I would say it's a mix of both things because Bill's been I don't know. Bill to me has always been kind of lying. I don't know why, because it's just at this point your son is super talented. Why are you lying for your son? Like when you know your son is super talented, there's no need for all that. Just say you're gonna make the fight or you're gonna try to make the fight, but don't go on the internet going back and forth. Or like Floyd, like the shit that he did with Floyd Mayweather. Like, why are you going back and forth with Floyd Mayweather, bro? Like the guy hasn't been relevant in boxing in almost 10 years.
Because
So why?
it keeps him and his son's name relevant, especially after the loss that they took. Like
I,
dudes who never talked to me about boxing were walking up to me and saying, "Hey, you see that Floyd Mayweather argument he had with Devin Haney's dad? Like that was good content, but they don't know the real background of it, of all the bullshit that Floyd was doing. Like when Floyd released that like 1 minute highlight of what Tank was doing in the sparring session, like during the Ryan Garcia buildup. Like they don't know all that little slick shit that Floyd used to do. So Bill just
yeah,
comes out
because
looking like a crazy person. But Floyd know what he was doing.
but
But anyway, um,
but again
my thing
but
is,
again you also got
my,
but you also got to remember, Mark. You also got to remember, Bill came out and said himself, "Yo, my son was putting hands on Tank." That Adrian Bronner was on what BVO $1 million worth of game, and Bronner was the one that cleared it up. Bronner was like, "No, bro, I had to stop Bronner. I had to stop Tank from like knocking this kid out with a headgear on." So
yeah,
we can't
and
sit
that
there and
turned
say,
and that
"Yo,
turned out to be
point
bullshit.
fingers."
When you
We
watch the
can't
whole
say point
sparring
fingers
session,
when
one,
they be yeah, and exactly. But the kid almost went to bed, bro. If it wasn't for
no,
Bronner
he didn't.
holding him back, that kid almost went and took a nap. Yes, he did, B. Marky, I
I
promise you that
literally,
kid almost went to take a nap.
I literally just watched. I
BBO, you
literally
good,
just
bro?
watched that sparring session last week. That was a bunch of bull. That's a bunch of bullshit. One.
No, somebody trying to drive like
No,
an
bro.
asshole. My bad. I thought I was on mute.
You good, bro.
Tank was getting some shots off on Dev on the exchange. Dev was not drunk. Dev was not out on his feet, damn near about to fall down. That's a bunch of bullshit.
No, he
And they
wasn't
went
about to
right
fall
back to
down, but he
fighting.
was gonna get put to because he got hurt, bro. He got hurt, and that's when AB stepped in, bro. AB stepped in. Was like, no.
AB
He looked
And
hurt.
let
had
him
He
get
money.
looked
put.
hurt
AB
bad,
had
Mark. I ain't gonna lie.
money.
He looked hurt
AB,
bad.
hold
He looked hurt
He
bad.
was
hold on.
he was
AB
hurt,
had
bro.
money on the sparring session. Why wouldn't he jump in?
He because the kid that you gotta remember,
He's
the kid was
biased.
17 at the he was 17, Mark.
I
That's
give a
like you
fuck.
that's
I
like
got
you
money
telling
on
me
a
like
motherfucking 17, 19-year-old. I'm gonna jump in and stop that shit.
Mark,
You kidding me?
Mark,
And then you already
Mark,
know
we all
that man has
Marky,
like a love relationship with Tank. Bunch of bullshit.
of course they're brothers, man. And you gotta remember he's the one that kind of
Oh,
technically
more
discovered Tank.
brother boys.
Yeah.
Hey, man,
Man, it's
that's it.
hard. It's hard. It's
Yeah,
hard for them not to be close, man. You got to remember, like,
man.
it's some guys that I played football with. I still talk to them jokers to this day because those were the guys I came up with. When you play a sport
Yeah.
at 5 and 6 years old, I mean, the biggest lie that people tell is that Ryan and Devin hate. Man, they don't hate each other.
They don't hate each other. They don't ever hate each other. They have never hate each other.
They love each other,
grew
bro.
up around each other. They grew up around each other. They all grew up around each other.
It's too
Like Tio,
even
like
dudes that you
Tio
had an
Tank.
issue with as a kid, you're gonna be cool with.
Yes, man. Tio Tank, Africa. Who's the other one? Berlanga.
Jermaine
All of
Ortiz.
those dudes. Jermaine
No,
Ortiz. They all
Africa.
grew. I seen them as kids, Mark. Kids, bro. I'm 4 or
Africa.
5 years older than most of them. Yes.
Africa is a
Richard,
real life meat boy for Tank.
he is a meat. He is a meat boy. But we're not gonna talk about that today. We'll talk about that at a different time, Mark.
Nigga got
But
Tank
yes, they
kissing
all
his
grew up
glove
around each
before
other.
he do mitt work. That's crazy to me.
He said blow my glove, Mark. Which was the lot gayer. Which
That's even worse. That's even worse.
that I'm saying that's a lot worse. That was crazy.
All I say is this, man.
But anyway,
He wasn't asking a man for gay sex. He asked him in to blow on his gloves to get him on. That's all he did. That dude is too much with that pause stuff, bro.
Oh man.
I mean, you
Yeah,
ask
the
a
man
man to
walked up
blow
to
on
him
your
and said,
glove,
"Hey,
you
man,
might
I
as well ask him to blow in your eye. That shit
I
kind of
want your
crazy.
tail
to
or
me,
something."
BBO.
Yeah, I don't know. These guys. I don't know, man. These guys.
I don't know, man.
Today,
I'll be honest with you, dog. I don't think about stuff like that. One thing I
That's
had
a
to
bunch
do
of
when I stopped
bullshit.
playing the pause, I had to realize, like, I don't think about stuff like that. You know, I don't think about man-on-man action. I don't think about that.
You literally just did it not 10 minutes ago when I said I like crunchy peanut butter. Shut that shit up, bro.
I didn't say nothing about no man-on-man action. I said I like creamy peanut butter. I said you like to eat glass.
That's not what
what I
he said,
said.
bro. Rewind the tape. That
Three,
man
what he
said
say?
something
Three,
else.
what he say? Three, what he say? Three, he like what? He like the nuts and the peanut butter.
That's
which is
what
crazy.
exactly. Stop playing with me, BDO.
Crazy.
You know, asking
Hey,
a
you know what
man.
I-
You know,
No.
in a gladiator sport, asking a whole nother man what. First of all, why would he blow on his gloves for? What is the point of that?
To get a moment. To get a moment for Instagram.
Get him on.
Hey,
I'm done.
Fucking hate you guys.
bro.
I hate y'all. I swear.
I'm an aspiring YouTuber, so I say I would do something like that.
So
I mean,
you'll
he
ask
didn't
another
ask the
man. You'll ask another man to blow on your camera or to blow on your keyboard before you go live.
I wouldn't want
Crazy.
a man to do it, but I'm a different guy.
That's my whole point, man. So you acknowledge
I mean-
there's something wrong with that. You acknowledge there's something crooked about that. That's all I want.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't like it. I just
Y'all
say like my
hilarious.
grandfather would say, I didn't like it. I didn't like it, but you know, I'm not gonna be like you and read into it. I don't think you're looking for no man-on-man action where you pushing it.
All I know is them niggas tanking.
Looking for
AB,
man on man
them
action.
Them niggas
You
used to
looking
do
for
some
man on-
fruity ass shit.
Yeah, man,
I'll tell you this though, man. I've watched a lot of stuff with Adrian Bronner and Dean the Great. Adrian
Man.
Bronner is a zest
Fruit.
monster.
Fruitcakes.
Very
No, he's
much.
a zest
Them
monster.
niggas kissing, them niggas patting each other on the behind. It's straight fruit action going on over there.
Hey, when
Oh,
that dude
Lord.
told Dean the Great, I didn't know your body was built like that. What? Look at the way the man's
Yeah.
body is built. I never,
Y'all
hey,
hilarious.
I never heard that before. He told another man, I didn't know your body was built like that.
Yeah, I
Yikes.
ain't never heard that.
AB
That's
gotta
that
lay off
wine
that
talk.
alcohol, man. That's that poison.
Nah,
Hey,
that's not.
hey,
That's
Three.
AB. That's
I ain't gonna
AB.
lie, Three. If that was anybody else, we gotta throw hands immediately.
Right.
Nah,
I
facts.
Bro,
But that's
you
Adrian
don't tell
Bronner.
no man. You don't tell no man. I didn't know you was built like man. What are you talking about, dog? And you know what's funny? I didn't even notice that the man's behind at all. That's how you know AB's a zest monster. Like, how did you notice that?
Yo, it be
Then
crazy.
I remember I pulled up a video when AB and Tank, they were doing, I think it was an Ellie Setback interview, and AB said, yeah, me and Tank fuck bitches together. I said, oh, okay. That's how y'all boys like to get down. So then them niggas used to be kissing and dancing. Like, no, this is who AB is. He is a zestonite. He's a zesty boy. He's a zestoid. So I'm
Not
not
a
surprised by
zestoid.
nothing I see right now. And I ain't surprised by
Zestoid
nothing
is
I
great.
see from Hitchens and this nigga Zest Davis. Because I mean Zest Davis, he got his own stuff. He got his own Zest stuff moments. I got grease in my eye.
Yeah,
I get tired of them dudes.
I'm just disappointed. I'm disappointed that they showing all this like homoerotic stuff. Man, I think this is bad for the kids, bro.
That's a fact. That is a
Kids
fact,
should not
man.
see this jump.
They gonna figure it out on
Like,
their own
man.
anyway.
Nah, I wouldn't say that,
Yeah, but
Marky.
I
You
think
can't say that.
man.
You said what, Mark?
They gonna figure it out. on
Yeah.
their
Nah,
own
Mark
That's,
just said
that's
some
the
crazy
issue
shit.
right
and
there. People don't care about the youth.
Yeah, I ain't gonna.
That's the part right there.
Tripping, dog.
They gonna
Yeah,
figure it out
Mark
on their
bugging
own,
the fuck
man.
out.
Listen, you gotta
Mark
raise, you
bugging
gotta
the fuck
train
out
up a
on that
child. Come on, Mark, you read the Bible.
Well, I
You
ain't
gotta
gonna
train
show,
up a
I'm not
child,
gonna
man.
show my child. I'm not gonna let my child watch Dean the Great and Adrian Bronner stream. Let me say that. I'm not gonna let him watch
Okay.
Tank Davis's Instagram, whatever the hell that story puts on there. I'll say that.
But you know what? You know what's sad though is that like you see today's like stuff like for kids and stuff, and it'd be like, yo, they're pushing that narrative. Like if it's okay, like I get it. Like if further on in life and you discover that's fine. That's cool. I'm cool with that. But you don't push that upon the kids. And I feel like that's what today's day and age is, that they're pushing that upon the kids. It's like, bro, why are we doing this?
In what way, Juan?
I mean, it's just that's
I,
monster activity, man. That's just the sad part. I
I
mean,
mean, like you look at. Hold on, my fault, BVO. You look at the like. We all remember the Proud Family. We all kind of grew up around that around that time. We all remember that, right? We all remember that show,
Absolutely.
The Proud
Great show.
Family.
Great show.
Did you
Great
watch the
show.
new?
yeah,
Did you watch the new one?
no,
There's a there's a Zestmeister on the
They got
show.
a new
There were
Proud
two of them.
family? No.
Yeah, yes,
Mm.
there's a Zest kid. There's a Zesty kid on the show. Which again, I'm not mad at. But if you're pushing this upon it, right? Like let's sit there and say I let my son watch that, and my son seeing that he's thinking that's okay. That's not okay, bro. That's not okay. Like you got a million and one things you can
Well,
see
some
on
people,
TV.
You know why? You know why it's an
well,
issue,
some
Mark? You know why
people,
it's a big issue?
Why? Why?
The highest position in the land, you got to be married. You got to have a wife to get it. You literally have to have a wife. So it's honestly it's an affecting the youth. A young brother, if you corrupt his mind and confuse him, he can't even dream of being the president
Hmm.
because he's a
that's still a
sissy.
bunch of
Because he
bullshit.
don't.
So you
So
saying
hold
women
on.
can't? You saying little
So
girls can't
fat.
be president?
So if she got a husband, I'm trying to tell
No,
you,
but you
Mark, it's not a
saying
game
she
out
can't
here.
do it at all.
If
No,
she got a
no.
husband,
No,
it's a order to
no, but
things,
what be?
man. I
No,
guarantee
but
you a
you said
fruitcake.
if a young
Hold
man
on.
don't got a wife, he can't
I
be president.
guarantee, of course, I promise you that. I guarantee
So then,
you,
in that case, a woman can't be
it'll
president.
never
Period.
happen. It'll never happen.
A woman
Mark,
probably will
it'll
never be president. To tell you
listen,
the truth.
yeah, look, Kamala,
Man,
if Hillary Clinton and Kamala wouldn't do, you think what's that lady with like three names? You think that Hispanic lady is gonna do it? No, Mark. It's
AOC ain't
not
got
gonna
a
absolutely.
chance in
happen.
hell. She ain't got a
I
chance in
think
hell.
if
This brother
She
Mark is
do
living
got a
in a
chance in
fantasy
She
hell.
ain't got a
world.
chance in
You
hell.
think they gonna put a fruitcake in the White House? It ain't gonna
I think
happen, man.
if you
This is
really
why we
sit
end
there
up
and think of
with fucked up
no,
policies, fucked up schools,
Marky,
high gas
Marky, but
prices, civil rights legislation
this is the
against
truth.
motherfuckers just
Listen, they
focus on the
literally
wrong
put a
shit.
Marky,
brother
this is the
that
truth.
they didn't even know if he was a African. They literally put an African guy, damn near Muslim, in the White House, bruh. But he was married. He had a
Yes,
wife.
yes,
And
yes.
before they
Marky,
gonna put somebody, come on, man. They about to have
You
them
gotta
running the
understand.
country. Crazy.
Marky, you gotta understand, right? If any
They also
time
said a
in the
brother could never
world,
be in the
no,
White House.
Marky, you gotta understand. If any time in the world there was supposed to be a woman president or somebody that's queer as a president, bro, it would have been the time that Kamala Harris ran, because
Yeah.
that was your race to win, bro. No matter,
Yes.
that was your race to win, and that's how
It
you
was
can
not.
tell that this. Yes, it was, Mark. Yes, it was, Mark. Because all this shit that we
I could
see
go
today,
into the
I'll say this
I
though.
could
She
go
wasn't.
into
I'm gonna
the
say this.
issues.
She wasn't very likable. I think you
she
guys
wasn't.
got to remember.
Nah.
Hillary Clinton wasn't very likable. My wife is Dominican, and if I would have voted for Hillary Clinton, which I probably should have, looking at it now, because I wouldn't have never
Yeah,
had
looking at it
Trump.
now.
Um, you know,
That's
she did a
crazy.
lot of
That's
bad stuff. A
crazy,
lot of
Mark.
these women, the two women that ran, they didn't do well because I voted for Gary Johnson to split the vote up. A lot of us did that
Right.
because we didn't like Hillary. Hillary has been dumping on the Dominican Republic and Spanish people for a long time. People don't
Yeah.
know that about
Yeah.
her, but that's what she do.
You know what you know what it is though. I
Um,
feel like if we let, and this is gonna sound crazy, and I know I'm gonna sound crazy, but I really don't give a fuck. If you let some like a woman president run the, like, I feel like they're gonna run it off emotion. That's what I feel like. Like if you let somebody run something off emotion, I feel like shit just gonna go wrong either way. So
Let me
at
say
that
this,
point, just
Juan.
take the worst shit at that point.
can y'all hear
The
one?
whole I can hear one. I can hear you too, Mark. Let me say this real quick. The whole premise is this. There's nobody in their right mind is gonna back somebody that comes off as confused. That's the issue.
Nobody. Nobody.
That's a fact.
If you can't see it, if you can't see
Yeah,
that,
I
you
have
got it.
to
You got to
realize.
Mark. That's what it is, Mark.
What I have to
I mean,
realize
and
is
I get what you're saying,
what
Mark,
I
but
have to
I'm gonna
realize
tell you,
is that a large part of America is very stupid and just very uneducated, and not just paying attention and just
They
paying
are.
attention to the wrong and most stupid bullshit. Like niggas, like I tell this story all the time. Like I met a dude my age, 26 years old, and he really believes
Right.
a transgender person going into the woman's bathroom is like a life or death issue. This dude is diabetic and is getting kicked off of his parents' health insurance, and he has no coverage right now. He's going to die if he don't figure out his situation. But this is the shit they want. They want you to focus on, oh, does this motherfucker have a wife? So what if Donald Trump has a wife? His wife is the biggest skeezer. Like BBO like to say, a yamp. A broad that Jeffrey Epstein had in the back of a car. But he got
Yeah.
a wife? We'll vote for him. That's the dumbest.
Yams
Like,
though.
it's just the most
She got the
Now,
dumb
now,
shit
yams though,
ever.
don't
Mark. She got
hold
the
on,
dumb
Mark.
yams.
Mark, don't convolute the argument. You missing some big points. Trump is an outlier, and this country is very racist. The issue is from our side is, or from the people from the black and brown people. See, we still believe in God. A lot of other people don't, and that's
Yeah.
y'all business.
Shit.
So we believe that it's God, and then it's a husband and wife, and then the children come after that. So we don't even want symbolism of somebody that's homosexual. Like we don't even want to put that at the forefront for our children. It's not. We don't want them to believe that that's okay. I'm just gonna be real with
I,
you.
Now hold on.
I think what I think what he's
B
saying is
three. Hold
true.
on. Let me ask B3 something. Let me ask B3 something.
Yeah.
Three. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
So let me ask you something, right? I know you ain't got no kids and stuff right now. But further
Mm-hmm.
down the road, you got kids, and let's say they grow up and whatever the case may be, right? And one of your kids,
Uncle three.
son, daughter, whatever, comes out and says to you, "Dad, I think I like the same sex." What are you gonna say?
I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna tell them. Let's pray about it. I'm gonna say I understand what's going on. You maybe been influenced by a few things. Maybe you've seen some few things. Let's have a clear discussion. What do you like about this? What do you like about the same sex? And then I'll really talk to them about themselves. Like, do you love yourself? Then I would talk about their past, see if they have any history where somebody had maybe influenced them or something has happened to them to determine that. Because at the end of the day, I'm a lead by example. So my example I'm setting for them is not one of a homosexual nature. So it had with that. It's a lot of this stuff is learned behavior. And these kids or it's under development. These kids is not. Nobody is growing up with a chromosome that says, "Oh, I'm gay." I've even met my homeboy. My homeboy's sister just turned away from being homosexual. She's straight now. You know what I'm saying? People have phases. But we will pray. I would talk to her about her thought process, what she's seeing, what she's experienced, or what he's seeing, what he's experienced, and then we'll go from there. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. For me specifically, when I do have children, they're not going to be able to talk to everybody. They're not a Marky Dan or people that think like him wouldn't be able to speak to my kids, and that's with all due respect.
That's
I'm gonna just
crazy.
tell
It's
you the truth.
because I'm gonna be real with you.
Gays,
No, but
No,
that's true though.
because
That's
they'll
true for
put
some people.
because people will they'll confuse your children. Children are still developing, and children are very
first off,
impressionable.
I wouldn't even talk to a child that's not my child about their sexuality or about sexuality in general.
You
That's number
missing them,
one.
Mark. You missing
All
them,
I'm gonna
Mark.
say
Right.
is
No, 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 no,
homosexuality
no.
has been
Hold on,
around
Mark.
for thousands of years.
Exactly. And it
What?
was and it's been sick ever since. But let me say this:
We
when we
seen
had this,
God burn the
I'm
city
talking
down
about
because of it.
I'm talking about him 100%,
What'd you
BBL.
say, BBO?
I said we seen
What BBO
God
say?
burn the city to the ground.
Yeah. Yes.
They actually got archaeologists who looked at the stone that hit that area and said it was
That's
like pure
a bunch
ash
of
on there.
bullshit.
So, hey, if that's what you feel, I mean, you might be
There
one of
is
them
no
guys who don't believe
archaeological
Jesus
evidence of
saved.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
I
Yes, there
don't.
is.
But no. This is why I said that, Mark. And you, my guy. But this is why I say that. And that wasn't about you having no conversations. It's about controlling what goes into your eye gate, into your ear gate. Monitor what you consume. Because what you consume will come out of you. It's so important. And let me say this: we had a conversation the other week, and I asked you, was sex for money immoral, and you said no. So that's what I'm saying. Like, we gotta watch who we speak to, and who we let talk to our children, or what information we let be disseminated to them, because they can get misinformation, and then they could be thinking that it's okay to pay for sex. That's wild.
Well,
Okay.
firstly, you brothers do it all the time when you take a woman out on a date. You pay for that as an investment towards her attention and towards her having sex with you or to having a relationship with you in general. But that's just number one. I understand what you're saying about pay, like cash directly for sex. Like I
But,
understand totally what you're
but
saying, and I will say that is the hold on. I will say yes, that is immoral.
okay.
That is not something I would ever encourage a young woman to get into, no matter how much money you see these OnlyFans chicks or these porn stars getting. I would never want that for my daughter because the amount of men that she allows into her body, that's going to contribute directly to her self esteem and how she looks at herself. So I will say that. So yes, I agree with you. That is not moral. Let me
And
just say
guess
that.
what, Mark? And
That's
guess
all I
what,
wanted to
Mark?
say about that. Go ahead.
Guess what? Cherokee, Pinky, they still sucking dick online for money. So you're not gonna get wealthy
What?
doing it.
What the fuck?
You're not gonna get wealthy doing it.
What
You're
the
not.
fuck?
What you just
Right.
say?
I
I
seen
didn't hear.
a video.
I didn't hear what you said. What?
Somebody sent me a video because I don't watch that stuff anymore. A guy I hadn't talked to in a long time sent me a video of Cherokee going to work. He was putting in major work, and I said, "Well, she a porn star. She never made no money. So women should never accept money for sex because you'll always do it. You always do it. The moment you get in the pit,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna say, "Let me call Leroy. He got $100 from me." And I told my little cousin the
Let me
same
call
thing. She be
Leroy.
wanting dudes to pay her bills. She be wanting dudes to pay her bills. And like I told her, you're gonna suck some dick for that money. You can play this game like you that bad if you want to, but no, you're getting beat. And I said, if a girl called me, she needs some money. Hey, you can get it, but I better be drained when I get out of here. I better be drained. And I'm just being real. But see, people don't talk for
BB,
real.
No,
I'm
you
sorry.
speaking
I'm
facts.
sorry, ladies
You
and
speaking
gentlemen.
facts.
This is BBO in general. It's BBO in general. But
Bro,
you gotta love them. So
if
we
I
gotta
pay
let
you
it be.
that money, girl, I better be shivering when I'm done. I better be drained. So I mean, if
That's,
that's
I
what
ain't gonna lie.
if that's
That
what
is a
you
fact.
want, I'll give it to you. And the problem is women don't understand their power. Women have control of sex, men have control of marriage. And that's why a lot of these hoes never get married. Guess what? Megan Thee Stallion got another dude already. She'll never be somebody's wife. And if she do, she gonna get with a dude
Yeah, I'm surprised.
like a Offset
Like a
who do nothing but
papoose.
cheat and
Like a
disrespect you
papoose.
at every moment. Hey man, keep Remy Ma's husband out of it.
You know
Man,
what
that's
Hey,
a
though,
let me
bro?
fucking
jump in,
You know
nigga.
Warren.
what
Hold
though?
on,
Like,
Warren. Before you do that,
go ahead,
Warren,
do your thing.
because that wasn't the issue. And I understand what Mark is trying to say. Like, any sex out, there's no love in sex outside of marriage. We just gotta keep it 1,000. There's no commitment
Yeah,
into it. There's
it
no
feel
love
good,
in it.
but it's wrong.
Yeah, it's wrong, and we know it's wrong. The issue was what we were talking about was these surrogates and somebody literally paying or getting paid and receiving money for another man, either sleeping with them or artificial or even inseminating them with semen and having a child that with somebody they don't love. That was the conversation. And we were saying that a lot of this stuff is demonic out here. These people are just taking money for anything. These people are morally corrupt. So that was what we're talking. We
Mm.
weren't talking
I
about.
don't
We
see
weren't
no
even talking
I don't see a
about.
problem with it.
That's the issue, Mark. That's it, of course. So you mean to tell me that somebody can just sell their womb and then they can sleep with somebody's husband, or get somebody's husband's sperm put in
I
them,
can't
and
hear
that's
you.
okay?
Let me go and come back real quick. I can't hear you.
That's what I'm saying.
I but my thing
Everybody's
is
not
this,
well mentally.
three, and you can hear. I know you
I
can
mean,
hear
you
me.
got to be
My thing is this
a
with that,
fool
right?
ass
If
earthman
you're
to think
gonna
what
if
he's
you're
saying
gonna
is
have
right.
that
Mark, you
conversation
talking
about,
crazy, bro.
right, let my
You got
wife
to
get
be a
inseminated.
straight
There are
fool
Alright,
certain
ass
I'm back.
earthman to
women
believe that stuff.
in
What you were just
You
saying to me,
got
and
to.
B3
earth
Fit?
on earth that hold on, Marky, hold on. There are certain women on this earth that can't produce children. They just can't. And
Oh man,
unfortunately, I know a few. You know what I'm saying? And I know some of them had
I
to
like
either
what
get a
you're doing though,
surrogate
three. I tell you that,
or
brother. I'm so
adopt a
proud of what you're
child
doing.
or
As my
whatever the
grandma
case
would
may
say, I'm
be. You know what I'm
godly proud
saying?
of what you're doing, man.
I don't
Because
think BBO can
of
hear you,
what
Juan.
they can't do.
Got the yamps on there,
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can
giving
back
their
in the
life
back.
back to
I'll be
God.
right back. Hold on.
But what I was saying, B3
Hold on.
Fit, I don't. That's to me, that's not immoral. If those two, if the person that the surrogate is having a child for have every intention on loving and raising that child in a healthy household, and they plan to provide for that child, I don't see any problem with that. That's no problem to me. Because it's not like you going out there and you like paying for sex for pleasure or anything like that. You're paying for sex. You're paying for insemination, or sometimes the insemination could be through sex, or it could be IVF eggs where you've had the egg and it was already inseminated, but maybe the woman in a relationship can't, like, her body can't produce with that egg, so you put it into the surrogate and the surrogate has the child. I don't see anything immoral about that at all whatsoever. Now, if you have like perverse intentions on that child, then yeah, that's something different. But no, like we see, I mean, how many children get
It's
adopted
it's too
that
yeah,
come
that's
out
what I'm
of
saying, Mark.
abusive situations
It's
that
too
get
many
adopted by
children.
gay couples
It's
and
too
they
many
have the
children to be
best life.
adopted
Mm-hmm.
to say that it's okay for people to take money for their womb. It's like it's not for
Y'all
free.
hear me?
It's not for free. They're taking a, yeah, we can hear you on. They taking a large sum of money to offer themselves up for somebody for to have a child, and then they got two mothers and all other type of stuff is going on. I just feel like at the end of the day, what God has for you is for you, and it's ways around different things. Like it's okay to adopt. It's not gonna
But
be her
that's
child anyway.
that's bullshit. B3, what God has for you is for you. If that's the case,
Mm-hmm.
then science wouldn't exist. People would just die of cancer. There would be no treatments
Didn't
for any of these diseases.
didn't they say science proved that God was real?
No.
Yes, it did, Mark. I don't have all the details on it, but you can talk to different people and they'll say it. But I'm gonna say this: everybody's gonna have their viewpoint on and their opinions about it. The moral of the story is this: what's right is right, and what's wrong is wrong. Uh, anything that's confusion is of the enemy. It's a trick.
I only
It's a
think
trick.
things that are harmful can be right and wrong. That to another human
Yeah,
being,
but have
or
you heard stories? Have you?
against their consent.
But you've heard stories where the surrogate didn't want to give up the baby, correct?
Hey, that's their problem.
You
They
see what
signed
I'm
into
saying?
that
So there's
agreement.
a, it's not like there's not an attachment. You know what I'm saying? They literally physically they bought your womb, lady. You sold your womb, and now you upset because you feel like that's your baby. But then it's another lady that's saying, "Oh, that's her baby."
Hey,
So
and
what's gonna
under the
happen?
law,
What's
that
gonna happen when
lady,
two people got their arms? The two people got the baby's arms, one arm in one hand, one arm in the other hand. They gonna split that baby in half.
well, if you read the Bible, King Solomon actually had a solution to that. But I don't know if you want to get into that. Where he said, "I'll split the baby in two," and then and then the one lady said, "Yeah, I'll take the half the baby," and the other lady said, "Nah, fine, you could go with the baby." So I mean, I
Mhm.
don't know if you want to take us back to
Because
like
some people, because that
Stone
is show.
Age
Hold on,
time
that shows you
legality.
right there. That shows you right there. Some people are possessive, and then some people have genuine love within them. So they would literally sacrifice. See, sacrifices. That when you could sacrifice for somebody, that shows you have love for them. You know what I'm saying? When you can take yourself out of it and say, you know what, I want what's best
Well,
for
if
you.
you had to offer yourself up as a surrogate for some bread, I'm gonna just be honest with you. you probably ain't gonna get that baby a good life for nothing. Just being honest. So
Mm.
let them go with the family that could afford to support that child and get them all everything. That's my position on it.
I'm with you, Mark. My whole thing is the
I
position.
understand what you're saying. Yes,
Yeah,
that
from
can
the
be harmful.
individual.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
for this, for
I
their
understand what
mentality.
you're saying.
They may unalive themselves. They may, they may anything can happen. They may not be well mentally because of the situation. That's what I'm saying. Like people gotta they got to make good decisions and calculated decisions. But sometimes when money gets involved, because that's what we gotta bring it back. The root of all evil. When money gets involved,
Well, it's the new
people going to do things for money and not be honorable and not do things because it's a good character.
Well, it's a new age B3 picks. I had this conversation on my show a couple weeks ago about you have divorce battles about IVF inseminated embryos where a guy wants nothing to do with the lady, but then he already inseminated her eggs and she wants to have a child and he's going to be responsible for that child. So who is going to be harmed more? The woman who's probably 45 years old and this is probably her last chance to have a child from her body, or the guy who's going to be responsible for a kid for a woman he wants nothing to do with and he didn't necessarily have natural sex with her to create that child. So you have all these different moral quandaries that come up from science progressing, but in general, I don't listen. I don't have any problems with IVF for surrogates or anything like that. That's just my. I think it's a more case by case and individual basis that people have to make those decisions on. But I hear what you're saying. Also,
My fault. I'm back. Y'all hear me?
yeah,
My fault. I was doing something. I don't get. I'm not mad at the fact that like people sit there and say because there's certain girls that can't have babies. Like it just it. I don't know what's it called. I know that like certain if you have like PCOS or something like that, it's hard to like get like pregnant and stuff like that. I know that, but like you you have to understand there are certain females that just can't get pregnant. Again, dudes, I don't know. That's to me that's a different conversation. But females, I know that like because I have two gay sisters, so it's like I know, you know what I'm saying, that it's like certain things. And one of them, I knew that was gay from the beginning of her life. Like I knew she was. Looked at her and I was like, oh yeah, you're definitely one of those. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's difficult. Like it's difficult to be like, yes and no. Like it's immoral, yes, but is it? To tell you the truth, is it is it frowned upon more now? No, it's not really frowned upon no more now than in what it was 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I know plenty of gay dudes that like just they're gay. That's all it is. They're just gay. But they're some of the coolest people I've met in my life. So it's not like I'm sitting here saying, "Yo, go ahead and be gay," but I'm like, don't push it on the kids. Get what I'm saying? That's the biggest thing for me. Is just don't push it on the kids because there's no need to that. There's never been need for that. Like if they're gonna make a decision and say, "Yo, I'm going to be gay," that's their decision. You know, later on in life, that's a different decision. But if you pushing it on to them now, they're gonna be doing things that are immoral is okay. Like that's where I have an issue with it. Um,
yeah.
and certain
I
people
hear
don't.
Yeah,
I hear
right.
absolutely what you're saying. Uh, but firstly, like I just believe sexuality is a spectrum. Like what might be like, I don't think there's any binary. You either gay or you straight, or in some cases you in the middle. You bi. Like it's some people that are weird and freaky beyond imagination, and like they could be into whatever. They'll be into like we all saw that. Well, but I ain't gonna say we all saw that. Two girls, one cup. That's the craziest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. But some people are weird and freaky
Yeah,
like that. That's what they enjoy. Now, listen, whatever you do in your
yeah,
bedroom is what you decide to do. It's none of my business. And I hear what Warren is saying about necessarily pushing, I say, feminine characters on the kids. But at the same time, I mean, like, I don't feel like that's necessarily anything out of the norm. Like SpongeBob SquarePants is one of the biggest fruitcakes ever. And
Oh
I
yeah,
like, we loved him.
that's for
We
sure.
loved SpongeBob. But
Yeah,
he was a
like,
ginormous
but
fruitcake. High voice,
I feel,
talking about, I love
but
Squidward and all this other shit.
I also feel like Marky, where that was, it was innocent enough, but like now it's just blatant. You know what I'm saying? It's real life blatant. Like they don't give a fuck no more. Like fuck it, whatever. Let's just make them gay. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's where I feel like the narrative is always gonna get pushed. It's like, okay, you guys are sitting here and pushing this narrative. Like I don't care if a gay teacher's teaching my son, that's fine. You're teaching him about history, math, whatever the case may be. Now, if she's pushing him, oh, your sexual, you know what I'm saying? You're pushing your sexuality into a different direction. Now, you and me are gonna have an issue because that's
But
nor your business or nor anybody else's business. And there's been
but
plenty of times in the world where you've seen that.
but Juan, let me ask you a question. You said that you knew that your sister was gay her entire life. You said
But
you
it was
knew
gay
that from
from the
young.
moment, from
Yeah.
young. I know that. But
Exactly. So
again,
now imagine, hold on, imagine she's in sex ed class and they're talking about all these different scenarios that have nothing to do with her. And if she has to become an adult and figure this stuff, which most people do, you got to figure that shit
yeah,
out mostly by yourself. But still, you wouldn't like support, at least in that situation, like some
no,
type of
I would.
representation for gay people, at least in that
No,
type of instruction in a classroom.
and I would. I would. Now, Monkey, this is where I feel like you're kind of losing me a little bit. You're you talking about, right? Like you talking about a situation. So let's say 1 out of 10 people are gay, right? So out of 10 people, one of them at least is gay. One of them at least is gay. At that point in time, right? You sit there and be like, okay, if I know you're gay, right, and you know you're gay, and you know the birds and the bees. At this point, by the time we're most children, by the time you are in, because by the time I was in 7th grade, I was already kind of sexually active. By the time you in 7th grade, you should know how your body works, and you should know what you like and what you don't like. And if you tell me that you don't like a guy like girls, you don't like girls, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Now, if you're telling me as a what age you're supposed to be in 3rd grade, if you're telling me by the age of 8, oh, I don't like girls, that's just you right now because you're not thinking about girls. You thinking about playing with toys and playing with,
Yeah.
you know, and bikes and stuff. And that's what you're thinking of. That's where I feel like you're getting me, like you're losing me. That's why I say be like some of these teachers, because there have been cases. I've seen things. My girls show me things where like teachers overstep their boundaries. Where it'd be like, look, listen, I think your son is, he might be sexually, whatever the case may be, whatever they called it. But you shouldn't be doing that. That's why I feel like they push the narrative. If you're pushing the narrative, okay, my son is gay, he's later on in life. That's fine. Your son has made a decision. He likes the same sex, or your daughter likes the same sex. It's whatever. That's fine. That's later on in life. That's them later on in life. They got to guide through that by themselves. You can give them the best advice you could give them, but that's later on in life. You know what I'm saying? You as an 8, 9, 7, 6 year old talking about you're gay or you're lesbian, bro, you don't even know what the fuck you like yet. That's where I
Yeah.
feel like that's where I feel like a lot of people get lost in transition of this whole thing. What I'm saying, it's like you gotta understand they're pushing it on the kids. That's what 3 saying. That's what BVO
Mhm.
saying. You like it later on, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? That's, hey, listen, you like taking dick in the butt, that's you, player. That ain't me. Feel me? But leave
Whoa.
that shit that way. We can be friends, but you leave that shit the fuck that way. You feel me? But
I
that's
will
where I
agree.
feel
I will
like,
agree with you on that. On those age ranges, yes. I don't think
Yeah.
you should be instructing them on anything concerning sex or relationships. They should be
exactly.
focused on being little ass kids. But
And they should
what
be
I'll say,
protected,
and then
Mark. You
I'll
know,
let
when we grew up, Mark, I don't know if you
B3
grew up
come
like
in.
this. My parents covered my eyes during certain scenes. I couldn't see no kissing scenes and none of that type of stuff.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
That's a fact. That's a fact.
yeah,
No, I
yeah,
remember that. Yeah.
yeah.
But
And people,
what I'll just say is this, and then I'll let y'all have it. If you're somebody in the gay community and you feel like this is something that has affected you your whole life, or rather you feel like you've been gay your whole life and you don't
let it
really
out.
have that much representation in media or on TV, because that's how it used to be for black people. For people who, like you said, Juan, you said gay people are probably 1 in 10. When you talk about the population of the United States of America, black people are less than 1 in 10. And
Yeah,
we had no representation in media until you had shows like Good Times or the Cosby or Family Matters and them types of shit.
Fred
So I don't have a
Sanford and
problem
Son.
if they
Some of the first
yeah,
ones, Sanford and Son. They
yeah,
like you gotta people.
I don't have a
No, go ahead.
problem like if you had a show and then like you had a gay couple across the street, and then every 1 or 2 episodes, they have like they include them. I don't have a problem with that. Now, if it's something else like you are actively like for a certain age range, you're actively showing like two men kissing and doing all this other shit, I get that. That's weird to me. But I don't have a problem with representation. That's my whole thing. And go ahead.
But guys, I'm gonna end this one early. I'm about to go spend time with my baby boy. I missed him all damn day. Any of
Yeah.
you guys, when you going live, Marky? When's the next
I'm
time you
going
going
live.
live so we can?
Listen. I've been so busy lately. I keep missing dates in my live. I have to stop doing that. I have to be more consistent. Tomorrow, I'm going live tomorrow at 5 o'clock. So tune in.
Be there.
We're gonna chop some topics up. We're also gonna
Right.
discuss another moral quandary that's gonna be coming up real soon. B3 picks, which is human clones. They
Mm.
really like. There's
Woo!
companies out there that's really doing this, and or that they're really theorizing this, and they're talking about potentially like having a mother carry a brain damaged child to birth that's essentially a clone, and then using that brain damaged child's organs as a to transplant to other people. So like a
Mm.
whole nother moral quandary that I just think is out of order. And maybe the same way how we beginning to accept homosexuality and different people at different communities, maybe 200 years from now, stuff like that will be commonplace. So, real interesting topics I got to discuss tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna be going live tomorrow. The Democracy Briefing 5:30, or excuse me, 5 o'clock. So pull up, and we're gonna have some interesting conversations.
Threezy with the Threezy. We already know you pulling up tomorrow afternoon. Let them know what's the
Yeah.
topic about smart
1
players.
1 p.m. Man, we gotta cook on this some more. We got Tank Devin. I mean Shakur. Did they leave
Breach
Shakur?
boy,
I mean,
breach boy.
did they leave Shakur? Well, I guess did he leave him with his Jimmy in his hand? You
No,
know,
nothing
holding
Nah,
Stevenson.
it like
first
he
of
just
all,
got
there was
left at
no
the
pause
table
there. It's crazy. No pause there. It's crazy. But I'm gonna let you slide on that one.
because I mean, I'm just being honest. I mean, that's the only way I could put it, Juan. Because I mean, the brother he did all this politicking. He had the Devin fight 2 months, and he didn't take it. So hopefully,
No
they move
nut
on.
Stevenson.
Hopefully they move on. I want to see Ryan versus Devin. The order I want to see: Devin Tank, Devin Ryan, Devin Keyshawn, and then fourth Devin Shakur.
Hmm, okay.
And that's
All
sad
right, man.
because Shakur is a pound for pound guy, but I just didn't like all of the excuses and the maneuvering and stuff. But we're gonna get
Oh,
into it
all right,
tomorrow.
guys.
And then I want to talk Boots Xander so bad, but we'll sprinkle some Boots Xander.
Wait till Friday. Wait till Friday. I'll co-host with you Friday.
All right, say less. We'll do it.
No nut.
All right. All right, ladies and
All
gentlemen,
right, fam.
this is it for Just Ask One Live. I'll be back on probably Thursday. Peace, y'all. Peace and blessings.